MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Wei-Yin Chen gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's almost at that 200 strikeout plateau. I mean, that is really big stuff, and we may see him reach that milestone today. So that really is what I'm focusing on in this game.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for San Diego, center fielder, number 7.
To third. Alvarez has got it. And he's retired here, 1 away. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, it's tough to win games when you're last in slugging. We all know this game, you got to drive the ball somewhere, either out of the ballpark or in the gaps. They just haven't been able to put it all together in the power part of their game, and as a result, they've struggled.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now at the plate, Will Myers, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hit hard to short. And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit.
I tell you what, that was so pretty. The left-handed hitter, when he takes the ball the other way for the base hit, head down, stayed with that pitch the whole way, and just drove it to left field. It was beautiful.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
First and second here with nobody out. A strike, and it's 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
The key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things. And as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. In there for strike 1.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
Grounded back up the middle. Therefore, it is Ibar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins leave one. We are still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. Career numbers against Chen, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And I'm looking down that Alexei Ramirez. Yeah, the shortstop. Man, he can pick it. You know, one of the first guys that came across and really made a major impact as a Cuban defender. He was that shortstop that got us all thinking about the Latin flair once again.
Now batting, Hunter Renfroe. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One and one. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 24, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Justin Bour. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
In now, JT Realmuto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. in the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. Cahill ready, the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. There's one. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a swing by Alvarez as he launches this one high and deep to right field. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. Home run number 39 on the season for him as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 17 home runs and 72 RBIs. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. 9 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 2-1 on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set to deal on 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's a high pop-up. Gordon is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So with one away,
Catcher.
we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Into the box, Austin Hedges. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, Trevor Cahill. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Wei-Yin Chen.
First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off. You get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Standing in now, D. Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 3 homers and 47 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. None out, runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Justin Bour. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Chopped foul wide of first. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
"40 home runs." Man, that's some amazing power. Not many guys are hitting the ball over the boards 40 times. At any time in any season in the history of baseball, you hit 40 home runs, you've had an amazing season.
Clayton Richard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Richard.
Into the box, Alexi Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Renfroe on the move. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
In now, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 7-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line drive to left. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Well, Matt, we've watched them struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and one error for the Padres so far. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4. Gordon is up with it. Ramirez for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in for his second at bat, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left for San Diego. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. His career numbers against this pitcher has seen him go 3 for 9. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But Ibar is there to pull this one in, and that becomes a tough first out.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Dickerson going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run is in to score from second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. In his career against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. One and one. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. There's Ibar. One there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Justin Bour. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit hard up the middle. Ibar has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Marlins 8 and the Padres nothing. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
10, Hunter Renfroe.
Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder number
An early
24,
look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hot shot to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready once again, JT Realmuto.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Marlins.
2 thus far in this one.
Catcher,